high. They'll fight and don't surrender, but come when duty calls. With heart and hand and sword and shield, we'll guard old Derry's walls. At last, with one broadside, kind heaven sent they raid. The boom that crossed the foil was broke, and James he was dismayed. The banner, boys, that floated was run aloft with joy. God bless the hands that broke the boom and saved the apprentice boys. They'll fight and don't surrender, but come when duty calls. With heart and hand and sword and shield, we'll guard old Derry's walls.
Hello, 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 hello. Anybody there? Just thought I'd have a little cry for arms there. No surrender to anybody for any reason. So I'm doing a recording here and going live. If anybody's interested, put your hand up. The screenshot itself is interesting. Let me just move this. Move this down. Get rid of this shit. In fact, know what? I'll leave that up there for now because I quite like that bit anyway. Let's go. What do we need in the background here? Let's find something. Sorry, excuse me. I've got a Yep, crazy. What is the Great Deception? The Great Deception is what you're living through. This shit. Everyone is being deceived. I keep saying it, we are being deceived. Everything is a deception. What you're seeing is a deception. Right? The whole lot of it is a deception. This is just a screenshot, right, that I'm looking at. I thought I'd use it, right, because it's got some interesting things going on in it. So if you look on the screenshot, we go into this area here. It's very odd. It's every time I see something, right, I'm supposed to see it, right, for whatever reason, I don't know, but then I show it and I call it a name, and this one's getting called the Great Deception. Let's go into this area a little bit more. Now you'll start to see shit going on here with this tree, or whatever it's supposed to be. It's obviously not a tree, straight away, right? And there's something else sitting there which I'm going to investigate. So let's go into the filters yet again. Colour correction, bang. These are my favourites, right? This is where it's all at. Colour key, bang. What else? Let's sharpen, bang. There you go. Right, so it's still the same image. Let's just transition it. Actually, get it back there where I wanted it. Right, so I could either start there or I could go back to the start, the very beginning. Do we go back to the beginning? Let's have a look and see if there's anything there for me to put my eyes into. Nothing escapes me ever. Nothing. Because I'm supposed to see it, right? I don't know why. It's a reflection I've got. It's maybe a good one. So let's go to the top of here then, right? And we'll look at this little area where there's a bit of a light going on there. I wonder what's going on in there. Let's go and look. Let's turn the lights up and down to find this. Right, oh, there we go. So we'll turn the light up there, right? So we've got a little peek of it. Now, take the saturation down and we'll fuck about with things. Right now, let's just have a look now, right? We can see there's a shape going on in there. I want to take this as much as I can, and then take this up. I don't want it like that. Let's go into the next part, which I'm going to fuck around with. Sorry, if you don't like my swearing, fuck off. That's how simple that is. So we've took it, completely drained it of all life, right? Now we're going to look at it. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on here then? Now we can see what's actually there. The deception right in front of your faces. Everywhere you look, this shit is going on. I can go through anything. I'm going to go through it. And never mind, I will go through it. This is my whole reason for being here. Right, because we're seeing odd things in images and we're all looking at it thinking, what the fuck is that? Now, what is going on now? That's what I say to myself. What the hell am I going into now? You know, so, oh, sorry, I'm messing about here. Right, anyway, back in here. Right, so we'll go into this area again once we get up here. So there's that little light again, starting there, and then we'll come down. Right, and we'll come in here. Now you can start seeing shit, right? But wait a minute, it's not enough. Okay. So I'll transform it. And I'll rotate it 90 degrees centre west. Boom. Right? We'll transition it as it is. Just sitting now, it's sitting horizontal rather than vertical. And I need to find my spot again. Right, okay, let's go up. So let's go in here, which is the area just beside the van, or so we'll go in here. Here we go. Now we're looking at it from another angle. Okay, now you can see it's travelling horizontal across your screen. Right? Right there. So I'm going to make a bit of a play with this for now. I haven't even sharpened it yet. Shall we sharpen it? Let's sharpen this up. Let's sharpen it up to an extent that we don't over sharpen it, which is roughly that there. Now you'll start to see. You'll see the levels moving. They're like clock dials or little arms. They're little rotators. They rotate round, they spin round. Right? So let's go in again. Let's open this up a little bit on our eyesight here. We maybe want to play a bit with it a little bit, just to give it a little bit more of a feeling. And then manually, I have to use this. I have to go to the. I'm using I have to actually click it all the way across here, and then pull it all the way down to enlarge it again. It's all done by hand, so. Okay, I'm with it, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Sometime. So you're still looking at that. So this is a little bit deeper now, right? Now you can actually see what looks like a clock face. Centre of your screen, imagine that sitting there at 4 o'clock with the light on the right side there. Long arm, small arm, right? But these are all arms. If you look, you can now see them sticking out, moving across the screen. Right, I'm going to play about with this for a second. And this is just an innocent image. How would you find that in a million years? Well, you have to be me. And it sounds mad, but that's just the way it is. I'm the one that finds it. So I want to zoom in again. Right, sorry, let me just, right, I need to move all the way across the screen here to do this shit. So bear with me, just look at that for a second. And imagine that as a clock face. So those arms there are rotating, right, in actuality. Not at this minute, they're not. But I've showed you them in other things. And they're in everything we look at. You'll see them. You'll know, if you're somebody like me that sees things like that, then you'll know what it is you're looking at. And you'd know it's in your material that you're trying to study. And you can't work it out. You know, why do the trees not look right? Blah, blah, blah. Here, I'm still clicking around here. I've dug that deep that I don't know where I am. Just let me get it over here. I might actually be down this edge here somewhere. Oh, found myself. So, there we go. Right, we're in now. Remember, this is the tree that we were looking at on the left hand side of the original shot. All I've done is I've rotated at 90 degrees centre west, right? And I'm going to play about with this again. Now you'll start to see these arms as I go along here. Just very slight touches I'm using here in the filtering. I haven't sharpened it. I haven't fully sharpened it, so let's sharpen it up. Right, that's it now. Fully sharpened, okay? And already you can see everything in quite good detail, I would say. Right? Now you don't need the eyes of a genius to see what's here. I'm sorry it has to be like this, but I've had a lot of things happening to me and I feel like I need to fight back and start showing what it's all about. Let me just get in here again. Very, very slight touches like this make the world of a difference when you're trying to show something. I'll take that straight down and pull that brightness up a little bit. You'll see these details starting to stick out even more. So what do I do next? Okay, well, I really want to go into the colour correction. And I want to see what else I can do in here. I'll take that gamma straight down and bring the brightness up. Right, okay, we've got some action there, right? Now you can see the arm. I'll try and put that in centre shot so you can see it going across there to the right from centre. Okay, now I want to make that better than that. So what we have to do again is control. We need to control this image. Let me just default that part till I start getting involved with this again. This is all going live, so everything I'll do, I'll try and keep you updated on it. Keep checking, making sure I'm getting the right parts. Remember, this is the same image. All I'm doing here is brightening it, taking it, moving it around a little bit so you can see more of it. Because it's concealed, you're not supposed to see it. It's definitely in there. So what I want to do now is add some colour to it again, and then you'll see it now. It's just a little bit of colour, right? This is part of a rotary machine. Like I say, it's actually in the full image, right? It's in the image. But I'm going to show you in a minute what I mean by that, because I'm not done yet. There's a lot more still to show. This is the rotating part here. The main part, I would call it. Right, and as you can see, it's a golden colour, which is what I've always said. They are golden. Right? They are golden craft. And they're massive. They take up everything in our whole existence. Right? Everything you see is the craft. That's why I say it's a deception. You're not being told the truth. Let's open up this area up here, right? This is the top of it here. This is a pin. The centre pin going down from the top into the middle. Right there. Right? I'll bring it up a little bit so you can see how it connects there. Right? And the rotators are already coming off it at all angles. They go above each other, slight between each other. So we go into this colour key. Let's see if the contrast will bring that area up, which it does. It's a lot brighter than what it was. You can see the depth to this in the background. Like I was saying, the craft is in everything. Right? Okay, what I'll do now is I'll transform that and put that at centre to the screen. Right? And show you the shot now. There it's there. Still looks pretty much the same as what it did originally. Right? And what I'll do now is I'll transform it again, because like I said, what the shot we're looking at is on the left hand side there. What's supposed to be trees and stuff. That's the area I've been showing you, but the whole scene is a craft. The whole lot of it's there. I can show you it, and I will show you it. This is a deception. You don't need to know everything about deception, because your head would probably not be able to handle it. And again, the way I look at it, I'm not the kind of guy that runs about screaming about fucking being invaded and stuff like that. Seriously, I mean, it's just a joke. But for some reason, right, I'm the guy that's doing it. So as you can see, I've highlighted it a little bit, brightened it up here and there, and I'm going to transform it again. Once more, I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees, centre west. And I'll put it on the screen so you can see what I mean by that. Right? Basically, you're taking it to north. So you're taking the image back the way to north from the way it was sitting, right? And each step of the way I'll show you how I work this. So let's just say that's it there, and that's how I have to stretch it out piece by piece by hand, right? And as I was saying, the whole craft is in the image. You can actually see it in the distance there, poking itself out just above the middle of the screen there. That shadow part, right? That whole area, the outline that you see is the craft. Everything in that shot. Right, I'll show you it. There it's there. I'll emphasise this part in the filter as soon as I'm talking about it. But we need to do something here. Right, here's a little bit of it. And you can see the kind of rotating disc-like structures. These people call them flying discs. They're not flying discs. They're rotating. They're part of a machine. And the machine's so big that people just don't have the mind to take it in. I've had to think about this. I had to think for days on how do I show what I'm talking about. Let me just take that down a bit and bring the brightness up, right? And that's the best I'm going to get at that angle of that actually, which I'm going to have to do this with. So I'm going to take the saturation down and we're going to look at it like this. So in the centre of your screen I'll try and place it. You'll see what looks like a disc, right, or something. But what you want to do is you want to look at the screen from centre all the way up to the top, right? Well, I'm pushing this. I haven't pushed it as far as I can right enough, but I'm pushing it. So I'm going to have a look at this again and see how I can determine what's actually viewable for you. Right, now you'll see it again. It's there. Right, so let's go it again. I want to take that area down again. I want to move back across the screen into this. But what I'm doing is I'll take the direction that I'm going from there. So roughly we're in here somewhere, right? I'll go back to that area again, but I was really looking. This is a road area, right? It's not a road. It's false. You're actually looking at a full-on craft. And amongst all this, right? It's creating the deception as it's going along. This is how intelligent this is. Creating the deception as it's going along. You'll see the straight edges. They're all there. Just there in the darkness there, you'll see them. All the angles, all the edges. I can bring all that stuff out. So here we go. This is where we are now in this. Same image. There's a tree that was in the left hand side with the light. Now you'll notice beneath it now, towards the bottom of the middle, there's a section there. That is actually a rotating area too. Now I'm going to have to pull myself in there manually yet again. Which I'll go back to it and I'll show you how these areas exist, how they manipulate and how they make you believe. Because somebody will say, you look, there's a part of the craft there. Just move it into the centre of the shot. Sitting there. Yep, looks like a little kind of mechanical crab or somebody standing with something in his hand or something. So again, investigate now. Don't let moments go past. I said to G. Willie that I go into the micro level of investigation. And I meant that. The micro level. The depth of it. The depth of the depth itself I'll go into. We're going along here again. Yep. And now we'll look at this. There it's there. Do you see that? Sitting in the middle of the screen as part of a craft. You can see to the right of it more of the craft revealing itself. So let's have a look, shall we? While we're here. I want to reveal. There's more of it. Okay, there's more of it sitting there in that shot. Sorry, the area I first seen is now sitting directly at the bottom. And now we've revealed other things going on in the image. So let's have a look again. I'll reveal more. I'll push it. I don't want to hang around all day doing this, but I want to see exactly what this shit's all about. I'm going to take that right down now, the brightness, and bring the gamma up. See where we get with it when I start bringing the brightness back up. There we go, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. roughly in there. It's still not visible the way I want it to be, you know, but it's definitely doing something. I don't want to bring the brightness up. I might bring it up a little bit, but I really need to bring the gamma down to bring the brightness up. Try and grab extra. So I'm grabbing extra as I go. You know, it's not much, but as you can see, that's not, you know, it shouldn't be there. There's more of the craft over here if you want to see me picking it out. Again, examples of what's actually in the image that you don't get to see. And you need somebody like me to come along and lead you in the direction. Right? Now there's the bottom area. This is the image that was to the left, right? Now we're in the bottom area, and clearly you can now see the pin, a rotation, a machine sitting in there. I'm really doing my best here, right? I'm going to go in, I'm going to zoom into this again. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit, right? Not too much because I don't want to make a mess of it. But I think I can come in again. In fact, I know I can. I'm going to go right back to the corner and I'm going to drag that right along and make that even bigger and give even more. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. Been waiting for somebody to come along that walks or talk, and guess what? I'm sitting here doing it right now. This is what's in the image. Anybody who doubts this, right? I can't explain it to you because it shouldn't be there. It is there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be like that. But here we go. Here's these areas coming back into play. Anybody wants to see the screenshot is welcome to ask me for it in my email address, right? And I'll quite happily give you it so you can have a look at it. This is what's in this image. Just see the little pyramid structure in the center. Right, these are all interwoven layers. They come down from the small one down to the bottom, and they all work off each other. They all spin round at different angles. They're like little mechano sets, I call them. You know, we come into this area again we were in earlier before we start going across to the main side of the picture, and there we go again. These need investigated by somebody else. I would love to do it, right? I am doing it, but nobody's helping me. I should have millions and millions of viewers, you know, because I'm revealing something that's so big that nobody can understand it. Everything I reveal in my videos has people, you know, you can't dispute it. Right, I'm going to put colour to this, right? Again, we're in the same area on the left hand side of the screen that's supposed to be a tree with a light on it. Right, and I'm going to take the brightness down. Yes, take the brightness down. And I want to bring the gamma way up, take the brightness down. Yes, so now we're in here. Transition that. Right, if you think about it like an old rock and roll microphone, but no, just don't think about it going horizontal. I'll try and put that pin directly in the middle so you can't miss it. Right, at the top of it looks like a small house. This is what the Egyptians were trying to recreate. This machine. They were trying to recreate this in their, you know, there are quite a few ancient civilizations tried to copy it. But they just couldn't do it, so they replicated it in another way. And they left the message in a shape, in a form that somebody else in the future could, as a code. This is what the code says. There's something within, there's a fire within. There's, I don't know. This is where I am on it. This is in this image, right? Let's go. That's just the bottom part of it. I've not even got in it. This is a rotary craft. All these parts rotate. We're moving up the image now. These are all the same levels that I've been showing you, except I'm getting a better detail here. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put some saturation up. Oh, not too much because it's a bit much. This is a technology that really wipes your face. Leaves you in a mess. Completely stunned. What the fuck's going on? Right? So that's only just me touching it up with some saturation. I mean, I said that would crack the cloaking. I think I am cracking the cloaking. I think I am. If you want to have a war, right, let's fucking go. Because not only am I going to crack your coding, I'm going to crack the inner core of your very existence, whoever you are. I'm going to hunt you down and I'm going to switch you fucking off. Right? You don't come into my fucking garden and start acting the fucking cunt. Right? You just don't. If you're going to come in my garden and act a cunt, then you can fucking come up to me and act a cunt to my face first, before you start fucking around with the people. Right? That's the first code. Cheeky bastards. Using your technology to dumbfound us and lead us astray. I don't fucking think so. We're not the dumb civilization we were. You know, we're quite smart. Here's these bits coming in now. Right? This is what's in this image. The whole image is a craft. I'm not showing you everything. Let me just show you. Transform it. Let's flip it again. And now this is what you're looking at. This is the depth I have to go to reveal this. And there's that light still on the left hand side, still hanging about on top of that shitty tree. It's not a fucking tree. I'm going to rotate it again. Transform it. Right? Rotate 90 degrees, centre west. Can't say any more. There it's there. That's exactly how you do it right there. Then you pull it down. Well, I do. And stretch it. Right? Now you're in here. There's that silly bit of the craft again. Sitting towards the bottom right. Just jutting out. Nobody sees it. I fucking see it. Because I'm supposed to see it. Like I said before. So here we are on the other side. Same area. This is the left hand side of the road where the tree and the light is. Right? So you have to watch the full video to get it. There's no point just watching 2 minutes. Fuck off. Watch the video. I'm not here for a laugh. Like I said, the people who want to watch the video are the ones it's supposed to be for. Now I'll turn all that down again, right? I'll take it to there. Okay? And I'll also go back in and I'll touch the other ones as well. Just a little bit. Some of them might need brightened up again, but it's alright. I don't mind. I'm doing it. Right, I could turn it right up and just go mental, but I won't. I'm just going to do that. Right. So I want to have a look at this area in depth. So I've put a bit of life into it, but it's still the same place. Right? Still the same part of the left hand side. Right? Now, you might look at that and think, oh no, what's that ahead? Right, it does look like a head, but it's not, it's a machine. See? Machine. They're all machines. None of them are, sorry, would I say none of them? I don't mean none of them. The majority of them, right, are machines. So, let's go again. There we go. Found something else, you see? This is the kind of crazy technology that's going on. So, oh look, there's a rabbit in the middle of the screen. See it? Maybe that's an alien standing there. Who knows? Again, the actuality of what is in the shot. I haven't got over to the other. That's actually just the road with the vehicles on it, believe it or not. Let's go in here then, right? And I'll show you how they deceive you. They make you think it's something, but it isn't. Right? Now I'm just some fucking guy from Scotland, right? That's showing you this. I'm no anybody special, right? Am I a genius? Maybe. So let's have a look at this car here, shall we? Let's show you how let's show you how crazy this car is. Now you can already see there's something weird. It looks like a house travelling along there. A car. Catch your grip, mate. So, hello. Hello. Look, these are your cars that they're trying to show you. They're not cars. Watch, I'll change them again. Let's just take the saturation down. We'll try and bring these out a little bit more. It's difficult work because, like I said in my other videos, you're not supposed to see this. I'm not supposed to be able to see it or show you it or anything, but I am doing it because guess what? People need to know what's actually there. Don't just believe shit. Actually have a look yourself. It's not difficult. Right? Right in the middle of the screen there. Let's move down. Start looking at this so-called road. This is the actual deck and rotary of a craft. You can just see it going across the middle there. Right? So I'll go in there. It's sitting horizontal with the main inside there. I done a video called 5G meets Alien, something like that it was, and it shows you that there's a little being sits in there and works away. Now let's just reveal that again. So now we see it again, right? Remember, this is supposed to be a road with cars on it. It just isn't. It's a craft. So we're moving, travelling across the left towards the left hand side of the road, right? And you can still see the craft trying to be cloaking. It's trying to stay cloaked. It's trying to remain hidden. It's producing broadcasting an image to cloak itself, which isn't real. It copies the image that's in its surroundings, right? In stealth mode, do you remember? But in a really like hyped up way. It creates this like cloaking that is just exceptional. Right? There's no other way to like describe it until you come across me. I wasn't brought up normal. I was brought up in quite a tough life. And if you look at that in the corner, you see that? I'll try and bring that into the centre of the screen. That's there. We just travel up there. To me, that looks like a whole level, right? I'm looking at. So I want to just brighten that area up now and reveal that a little bit more. Oh, that's enough. That's enough to convince me, right? That's enough to convince me. I don't really need more convincing when I start seeing shit like that. And this is all done live as a recording, right? As I developed, I thought to myself, well, what's the best way to do this? So I thought, you know what? Do a mixture of both, right? And now you can see the machines in there. I could maybe zoom into them a little bit. I'll try it. Right? Just so we get this right. Don't miss anything. Show it all. There you are. Let's just find an area and focus on it and think for a second what's actually there. And I'll try and bring it out a little bit. Do you know what I'll do? I'll add a little bit of saturation just to bring those colours out. Just a touch. I don't want to blind you. Still doesn't want to reveal itself. Starting to come now. Starting to come. Starting to come. Starting to come. Starting to come. Right. I'm actually not going to get any better than that, but this is how it is. You see? This is the way the machine works. It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. You know. I'll zoom in again. I don't mind zooming in because the closer you go, like I said, it has to go right, and you have to go right into the depth to find these bastards, right? And that's what I'm going to call them, bastards. Right? If you're going to cry war, find out, know who your enemy is, right? And then find their weakness. They've got a kill switch, right? They've got something, there's something there that we can do against them to get them to fuck. And I want to know what it is. And that's my next journey. I've followed them throughout everything from so-called space to, I've told you they invaded us, I've told you everything about it. Nobody wants to listen. You want to go and listen to people that talk utter nonsense to you then, well good. I'm pissed off with it. For so-called people that want peace and they want to be told the truth and everything, you don't fucking like it. You don't promote truth. Because truth would kill your channel stone dead. That's why. Any of yous out there that charge money for your channel, stop doing it. It's not right. It just isn't right. You make people feel guilty and like they're an outsider because they don't have money to give you. Why should anybody give you money for what? For talking a lot of shit? Here's a rotary coming. These are the levels that you don't get to see that I'm going to show you for free. You make me laugh. You make me laugh. Honestly. Fucking laugh my head off. My approach is wrong. What do you want me to do? Come up and tickle your balls? Huh? Is that a nice approach? What way do you want me to approach you? Since when do you decide what I fucking do? I'll decide what I do, nobody else, alright? Fact. You don't like it, like I said, you can either do something about it or fuck off. Alright? When you talk about truth and you talk about enlightenment and you talk about things like that, I'm delivering truth and enlightenment right into your face. Right into that pea brain. Right? Right in there. Kicking it. I'm kicking it. There we go. There's one screwed up piece of nonsense for you. When you talk about peace and you talk about, you know, what your opinion is on things. How about having an opinion on something worthwhile having an opinion on, like what the fuck is going on? Then how about asking me what is going on? Right? Certain people are trying to get to know me at the minute and I appreciate it a lot. I really do. And I know exactly, you know exactly who you are because there's maybe 2 or 3 of you, max. Everybody else just talks. Here's the layers coming up again. These are the layers coming up in layers from the purple layer to the blue layer above it, to the next purple layer, to the next edge, well, I don't know what colour that is, to the maroon colour, to the pinkish colour, to the next colour, to the next colour, all the way up. They're all layers going right to the top. You can see their edges coming up the way, ding, 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 ding. Think about them as you're looking down on top of them. And they all spin round inside each other and under each other, over each other in every direction possible. They're called rotary levels. We'll go up here, shall we? This is the main working area, obviously, whatever's going on here. We want to bring the brightness down and start bringing the gamma up, right? I want to full reach this, right? I want to see what's in here. Let me just see if I can get this right. Aye, that's it. Right, this is going to change, multiple colours are just going to come out, but within it you'll see little screws travelling vertical, little tiny objects just sitting there. You wonder, what are they? Again, it's like I've been saying, the rotary levels, there are hidden meanings inside this too, like inside these edges here. And there's more levels going on everywhere, it's all over. So let's travel across the left edge of the screen coming up from the bottom left. So it's travelling at the minute horizontal, but this is the vertical side would be the left, which is now the top. So we're travelling along there and we can see little things like that. There's more things in the background there, you can see them. They're sitting there, they're not hard to see. Just manipulate the image enough to bleed the truth. Let's have a look. Here we go. Now those little screws right at the top of your screen there, coming down near enough. Top centre, roughly 2 cents to centre that. Yep. You'll see them. I don't know what you're using to view. If you can project or cast the images to a bigger screen, you know, everything's running horizontal. All those lines you're looking at are all levels on top of each other, coming up to we're looking down from above. It looks like it just looks like a circuit board, yeah, but it's a lot more than that. When you actually see this thing spinning round and working, it's got the wow factor, you know. I don't know how we're supposed to compete with it, but it's like everything else, it has a switch, right? To be honest with you, this isn't even the reason why I came on here. I just thought, well, I'll talk about this for a while, and so this will be part 1 then. The deeper we go into it, the more is revealed. You know, the more is revealed. There's more of the machine. Right? Now, I could show you this in a different light again. I'm just going to go in here, so we'll push that into the middle. There's a small pin there, just about centre of the screen. You'll see it's like a yellow bit, then it's a lighter bit. In there's rotating, and it comes down. Everything's rotating. I'll move it across the screen. We'll get into this. Now there's a screw-like structures appearing at the top now. Imagine them just like a screw coming down. I mean, it's not hard. But it's not, it's actually a whole section that spins round. And they all spin round. So let's go in here and show this up. We'll default everything. Let's take it back to how it was in the first place. Right? So that's the area we're looking at. And that's without any work on it. And you can already see the structures. And people say, oh look, there's a lizard, or it's not a lizard or a dragon, it's a part of a machine. Please, just stop. The machine is travelling horizontal, yet, slightly above centre left to centre right, east on the right side there. They're rotation levels that you're looking at. That's not a tree or anything like that, right? We'll go and find that there's that little light source there. We'll bring that in. Just enough so you can see where we are. Bring that bit in. We'll start bringing this in. Already you can see it, right? Let's go down. We'll go into the filters. I'm actually doing this and I'm still trying to recover, so excuse me. I'm just going to take this down, right, because I want you to see the levels. There you go. There. Now you'll be able to see them. I'll try and take my time and I'll try and keep my mind. Just imagine that's the top of a helicopter. There's this rotary fucking blade. There's the one underneath it. There's the one underneath that. There's the one I mean, how do you not know what a layer is or a level is? I've been going on about it for ages and I'm getting fed up with it. Sorry. But it's true. What you're looking at is fake. It's actually a craft in the whole image. Let's go back up there because I quite like that bit. So we'll have a look at that then. There's going to be more of this video. I'm not finished yet. This was only, now you'll start seeing the straight. I'll push it into the middle of the screen. Right? And you'll now start seeing how straight. So dead centre of your screen going across the way is a pure area there. That's a section that spins round, and just above it again is everything in that image is part of the rotating. Even what you're looking at there, they look like leaves. Are actual different levels that are going on. So they overlap. Even within there, that's not one whole level. That's multiple levels that's are moving in and out underneath and over each other. You know, you see there in the middle of the screen now, you see it looks like a stepped section leading towards that light. So let's investigate that lit area. Right, we'll see what it really is. Right. Right, okay. So we've already got a little bit, but I want more. I want to go up there with it. And really try and work this out. Take the brightness. No, it's not. You know what? It's not that brightness. It's the other one I need to have a look at. So what I overly do that either. So where are you? Ah, right. I'm in there. The contrast. No, sorry. I don't want to lose too much. Right. Okay. Now I want to rattle back in here again and see what's in here. I can take that straight down. And I want to take that down because I really need to start working on the other end for this. Let's have a look. Right, okay, I'm happy there. Go back into colour correction. And really trying here to work. That's a good one. Right, I'm in there. I want to come down. So let's just stay in there for now, right, and bring in other areas again. So you can discuss anything you want to about this image with me, like I said. You can do it in my email, right? So I noticed that 55% people viewing my videos don't even subscribe. Now that doesn't help me. But you'll go and you'll subscribe to people that'll feed you a whole load of shit though, won't you? Right? Not happy about it. Don't claim to me to be intelligent and everything else when you've got the fucking thoughts of an imbecile. Honestly, don't do it. Don't hijack my shit, because I'll kick you off it. Right? That's what's actually in your image. Machine. I'll be doing a part 2. I'm going to take a break and come back, reorganise my shit, and show you the next part of the deception. Thank you very much.